The number one reason why I do the types of videos that I do is because I believe at my core that if women truly knew how most men really think and how they feel about women would not do stupid things, idiotic, dumb things like give up their careers for these men, give up their jobs, and to be a stay-at-home wife, mother, and girlfriend without having their own money. That's the key part. You can give all that up, but as long as you still got your own money, you're good, right? If you're going to do that. But you wouldn't do things like give up your friends and your hobbies, because there's a lot of women out there, first thing they do is give up their friends and go ghost once they get a man or once they get married and whatever, right? You wouldn't give up the things that make you happy. You wouldn't be moving across town. You wouldn't be making all of these sacrifices. Across the country, making all of these sacrifices, giving things up, changing your religion, changing your core beliefs, throwing your wigs away, even though you love wigs, but the man is like, I don't like wigs, or throwing your makeup collection away because the man is like, I don't like women who wear makeup, even though you're a makeup artist or makeup is your life, right? You wouldn't do these dumbass things. If you knew that most men can't love you, they can't possibly love you, especially not in the way that women love men. Men will beat you down trying to convince you men actually love hard. We love stronger and harder than women, blah, 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 blah. But their strong and hard is never like in the way that women need it. Like, you love me so much harder, but you can't keep your dick in your pants. You love me so much harder, but you can't stop lying to me and being gaslighty and all that stuff, right? If y'all knew how men thought, you wouldn't be a fool for them. And you damn sure wouldn't love them more than they love you. I am going to put in a clip from the late, great Patrice O'Neal. If you know, you know. This is going to be the best analogy that you will ever probably see in your life. If you come across a better one, link it below or put it in the comment section so I'll check it out. In my opinion, you're never going to come across any analogy better than this one that thoroughly explains to any woman. You should be able to understand this point of view and why most men kind of see women as a burden. They really don't want to be stuck with one woman forever. They really are annoyed by the sound of your voice or, whatever it is, right? Most men don't marry for love. They marry for convenience. And because of that, they get easily irritated. You're dragging them to the pumpkin patch. You're dragging them to kids' soccer games that they don't want to go to. Every time y'all have an event, a family event, he always acts like he doesn't want to be there because he doesn't. He's doing what society told him to do in order to be seen as a man. Or he needs a wife appliance or a wife slave. Shout out to Bourbon Bougie. Right? I'm going to put this clip and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. Now, the biggest key to this for women is to take your emotions out of it. This is very, very important. You must take your emotions out of it. Don't get offended. Don't have thin skin. Put your big girl panties on. This is going to trigger a lot of y'all. Okay? But it's necessary that you listen to this with open-minded ears, if you will.
I'm trying to make it so women just understand a little bit of just to sympathize. It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying. Men like to fish. And sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just get it, you catch it, and you show your friends. Because you want them to know that you can catch fish. You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch. And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands, you a fish that jump back on the boat and just was flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're going to be fishing here again next week. Yeah, for other fish. Get off my boat. Is that how you treat all the fish? You'd be like, oh, God damn. Nope, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're the last fish I ever wanted to be with. Now you stuck. You're stuck with the last fish who was loving you and fighting hard to be on your boat. Then she got comfortable, and now instead of doing this, she's like, so we've been together for like a year now. Why do you still have a boat? You'd be like, so what's she trying to say? I can't catch fish no more? Why do you need to catch a fish? Because if I lose my ability to catch fish, then you not gonna find me sexy no more. So you gotta smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right.
Now, I remember the very first time I seen that was years ago. I did a video about Corey Holcomb on TikTok yesterday, and some guys, I got a lot of like positive feedback from the guys, which I did not expect, because men, they typically hate me. So I was just like, what? Right? And they kept bringing up Patrice O'Neal in my comment section. And I was like, yeah, I remember him. He was one of my favorite comedians along with Corey Holcomb back in the day. And the thing that I liked about both of them was their comedy style, which was being an asshole comedian that just didn't care and told it how it was. And I watched that clip again. I went back and started watching more Patrice O'Neal clips again. You know how you kind of go back through the cycle of watching your favorite type of videos. And I'm sitting there in tears crying, y'all. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I was like in tears watching his clips. And I came across that one. And I'm like, I got to share this with my women audience. Now, I think a lot of women know, a lot of us know who Patrice O'Neal is. For those of you who don't know who he is, a lot of y'all know that a lot of men have disdain for women. But I really wanted to share it because I'm like, that is the best analogy that you're ever going to get as far as understanding, for those of you who don't understand how men really feel. Even if you think you got a unicorn man, that man typically is playing the game. I have a guy that I am very fond of, but I still know he's a man. I'm never going to lose sight of that, right? So I just wanted to put that in there. I'm going to do an extended version of this video for my YouTube channel. Right now I'm going to put this on TikTok, and then I'm going to stop it here. But just go back and watch that clip again if you need to, and really acclimate your minds to the fact that this is how most men feel. And so y'all can move about the cabin how you need with this information. Okay? I'll catch y'all in the next video. Leave your comments below.
What's your name? Dave, what's your name? How are you? Hi, this is Truth. When you call Dave from another room, Dave, immediately he goes, ugh. What does she want now? Dave, you want to hear what happened to me today? You'd be like, oh.